Well, we're here with Dr. Craig Hazen, who is the director of the apologetics program at Biola University, also the editor of Philosophia Christi, which is one of the top journals of religion in the world, really. Tell us a little bit about Philosophia Christi and the impact it's made in the academy as well as in the broader circles of philosophy.
Yeah, Philosophia Christi has had by the way, good pronunciation. Philosophia Christi.
Oh, thank you.
Get that wrong. We had to name it something Latin and scary to give us gravitas, But maybe we needed that because in the early days, Philosophia Christi was kind of, mimeographed and stapled together in some guy's garage. Back in the early day, it was called the Bulletin of the Evangelical Philosophical Society. And about, oh my goodness, what is it, almost 15 years ago, we all sat in a room at a big annual meeting and decided to ramp it back up. And so I was given the task of being the first editor. I didn't know how long that would last, but did everything from learning how to do typesetting to graphic design for covers, and we built a whole network of scholars to write articles, and review books. And we knew enough about academic journals to try to devise a what we would say is a Cadillac journal.
Yeah.
That doesn't just have endnotes, it has footnotes, it has abstracts, it has all the features that you love the most in journals. And doesn't hurt that we've got some of we really address topics that people are interested in, and we try to be timely. And we've got a lot of cool little features in the journal that have really made it popular. One is, rather than having a debate that goes on for several years in a journal, as one paper is published, each quarter or each half year, we gather all the papers and publish them together so that you get to read the entire debate in one issue.
Yeah, that's really been something that I've been, and the journals, because they're a little bit more topically focused in ways like that, can be very well used as resource.
Yeah, as textbooks even in philosophy courses.
And you don't only use Christian authors. You'll actually bring in folks from the other side, and name some of the more notable philosophers and contributors you've had.
Oh my goodness, too many to name. But you're exactly right. They are top flight people who are contending against things that we cherish. The Christian faith, and that's okay. That's what we're supposed to be about. We're actually modeling there. The great apologist first, being prepared to give an answer for the reason, for the hope that we have. And we just open the door to people with different views. If Christianity can't stand up against the brightest atheists, agnostics, pluralists, skeptics, then really maybe we ought to rethink the whole business.
Yeah, and as I've heard you say actually in the past, that it should give the Christian confidence, because we do take their best arguments and we know that there's answers to them.
Right, and it's an academic journal, and therefore we have Christians who get a chance to explore big ideas, and they get to do it in a very safe environment. There are other academics generally reading this, although we have a lot of lay readers too. We're surprised at that always, but it's focused on academic readers who understand careful nuance in arguments, and scholars who are pushing the envelope. And so, we don't throw around we don't throw around the accusation of heresy easily or something, as people are exploring new ideas. We want to advance knowledge, and we want to do it faithfully. And sometimes that demands taking risks.
Well, I will say the journal's published twice yearly. It averages between those two editions somewhere between 700 pages or more. And for a subscription price of $30 a year, what you do, you get the cutting edge research in all of these broad fields, less than the price of a textbook.
Yeah, we're giving it away, and that's our mission, though. We're barely paying the bills, and we're getting the information out there, and so we're delighted.